ate away. She ate, she ate, she 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 ate away.
I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, I'm up with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour, give him milk, yeah, get these boys out, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterflies on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this, makes it go head to toe. PT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, I'm up with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, plain in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting from the 5. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's brought in by Jennings. And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first look of the game. And it's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Ravens will go on offense.
Quick, ready?
1st down, ball at the 36.
Ready? Shut up!
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the backfield. time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers and what a big time maker.
Right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Justin Madubuike making that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Takes out a one-stop, and he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. On target to Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for...
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Another great dog.
People are getting paid. People are chasing checks.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. His first throw is an interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Back to throw. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect...
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, hey. Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Running right with Mitchell. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Say hi.
1st down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No, we changed it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation could create the big play down the field.
make a
A
move.
dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Report. Hey, report.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds a man right side.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. Go right here.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tucker adds the PAT. The Ravens tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Cut by Jennings. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Man, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set.
From the 48. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 up there. 60 up there. Ready? 18, 5 here. Ready?
Pass play now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So they're left with fourth down here. York knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
The ball moving down the field. Let's go. Get in the end zone.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Middle.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Go! 60
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 37. We'll get this complete to Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Ready? Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
He's going to throw this one. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this
No.
league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Another day's off.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Return's looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alpha, Alpha, sit hard. 180. What a shot. Hey, middle. 180. What a shot. Sit hard.
On first down, Jackson finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
13. Sit hard.
From the 38. Hits it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Sit hard.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at first and 10.
Sit hard. 180. What a shot. What a shot.
Jackson's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
180.
Defense now.
Sit hard.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You. 180. You at X. Alpha.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And this defense is more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Hey. Cut.
And again, it's Jackson. Coming near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
One right down the middle. And Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Hines. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. That throw behind his intended target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's brought in by Jennings. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Play action on 1st down. And 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the balls that arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he's swatting away with ease.
2nd and 10 now. Has it down close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
180. What a shot. Sit up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. The Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, here's Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To throw it on first down. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw here on first down. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
19 seconds. 19 seconds. Go.
Pass play coming here. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Bullock's kick is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Kittle brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Called in left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. We've got a man in motion.
That's it. We changed it. No, we changed it. What is it?
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of the defense.
Lamar off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Jackson now on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now come out throwing. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football short, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
It's not.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
35 on second down. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
180. Hey, report. Report. Get on.
Mitchell up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Offense to the line for second down.
You are X.
Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He can run it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Escape the pressure. Get that first down anyway.
First down, here's Lamar. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing off the play fake here. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They motion the tight end over.
Hey, middle.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Mitchell again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
You changed it. Hey, report.
On first down, Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
180. Sit up.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it move the sticks.
DC, ready?
They'll break the huddle and kill him.
180. Sit up.
Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1. Three-quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, hey. Ready, shot. Sit up.
They give to Mitchell, running left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely left up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Here we go. Set. 18 right. 18 right.
They look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
19 right.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. That's brought in by Jennings. Get some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped.
Touchdown, San Francisco! For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
180. Sit up.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180. Go ahead.
Now here's Lamar. Gets this to Bateman. And this one does not go far.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Completed to Flower. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go ahead. Yeah. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
13.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Hey. 13.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw them underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Hines. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on third and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. Kick in his hands. Good game on. It's going to be third down.
The both ends of the defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another stop. Sacked the quarterback. Even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on fourth. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. No, they get him yet again. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. This is Mitchell. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. The give now to Mitchell. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.